Good morning. I hope everybody is doing well. We're going to play some Fallout 76 today. It's been a little while since I've played it much. It's been a long while since I've streamed it. Hopefully everything will work well. I know in the past we had some performance issues, so hopefully we will not. I am going to be playing on the public server. You kind of have to when you first start. But if there's some performance issues or whatnot, I can switch to my private server and we'll see if that's any better. So as you may know, Fallout 76 has had some new content added to it fairly recently. A lot different than a lot more stuff than when I last streamed it. In the beginning is a little bit different. They added a bar called the Wayward, and they added people. Whereas when I first started streaming this, first started playing it, there were no extra people. There was no bar. So they kind of added that content. I think now you can have 2 camps now. Whereas before you can only have the one. And then you can also build vaults and stuff as well. So we're going to be playing quests and we're going to be building stuff as well. So hopefully we'll have some fun. And I'm starting a new character because of all this new content. I've already created him just before I started the stream, but we are still sitting in Vault 76. So, yeah, I will be live again tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, but it's going to be on YouTube, guys. So if you want to see some Skyrim and Breath of Fire 4, make sure you swing by YouTube 9 a.m., of course, you know, the link's down below. And if not, that's okay, because I plan on uploading the videos to Twitch anyway. So you can always watch the video on Twitch if you prefer. All right, let's play the game. Pulling it up here. Turn our sound back on. Oh. I think I'm kind of mixed in with another player. That's why you might be hearing some sound, because I'm in bed. I'm not playing the guitar. See. So this is what your room looks like in Vault 76, for those who might not have seen it before. You can even turn your light off and on if you want. Shame you can't take your bag with you. You got this neat little thing here. Of course, you got your terminal. Happy Reclamation Day. Today is the day, everyone. Reclamation Day. We've been preparing for this moment for 25 years. We're ready. You're ready. America's waiting for us, so let's get out there. The overseer. You're invited. Countdown to Reclamation Day. Everyone. When? 10 o'clock p.m. to midnight. We've opened the remaining liquor rations and the official Vault-Tec party hats. The overseer will give a speech at 10 minutes to midnight and will lead the countdown. Have fun, everyone. I think that's just a game. Yep. But we will take it with us. You can get little games you can play on your Pip-Boy and whatnot. All this stuff that we could be taking with us, and they won't let us take it. Like the lantern, that could come in handy. You can run your washer and dryer too. You can activate the sink. Use the toilet. Can't take any first aid with us. You can take a shower if you want. Dry off. Don't know what that is. All our trophies. First place for something. Say Halloween. Halloween costume contest, first place. Outstanding Achievement Award, Excellence in Bravery. In your globe. I'm going to do something here. See here, audio. World radios. Turn that down. Hopefully I won't get any copyright flags. Can't help they put it in the game. What about breakfast? Can I eat breakfast? I'll let me eat breakfast. Alright, let's get our pit boy. Alright, we're going to open our pit boy here. We got a game. And our jumpsuit. That is all we got. Keyring. Alright, Reclamation Day game. Past months ago. Reclamation Day came and passed months ago, but now it's time for me to leave the vault and rebuild America. I thought today was Reclamation Day, and it's saying it passed months ago.
You have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility.
Hey, their house looks exactly like ours.
Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud of you.
We don't have any mail.
When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission out there in Appalachia.
The gnome laughs at you.
This is the Overseer, signing off.
Message repeats in 24 hours. System breakdown.
I played this yesterday. It didn't do that. It didn't go system breakdown. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, you can kind of peek in some of the windows, but they don't let you in any of the rooms. They pretty much all look the same as far as people's living quarters. Oh, we did not make it in the goal. Guess we're supposed to go this way.
Hello. At last. Today is your reclamation day. I bet you're just bursting your bolts to get out there and see the world.
Really? It's safer in here. I'm ready to go. This is my home. I don't want to leave. Do we know anything about the outside world? Still no word from the Overseer.
Nothing at all. The exterior sensors were taken out of commission after that unfortunate business with the nuclear bombs. With so many of your friends having been gone so long, I cannot begin to speculate how they've transformed Appalachia already.
Or it could be dead. No word from Overseer?
No, and we're not likely to get one. It's been months. Besides, she left this place behind to reclaim America. It's past time you followed her example.
Wow, so I've been in here for months. Everybody else has been gone for months. I'm ready to go.
Excellent. Adventure and opportunity awaits you, sir. The kiosks have valuable information to help you thrive out there. Best get cracking.
Guess he decided he was lonely, or food and stuff's gonna run out eventually.
Imagine dying of hunger or thirst. How utterly embarrassing.
Yeah. You can even, like, jump over the barrier here and look through the window. This is the reactor. There's medical. Speaking of which.
Be on constant alert for the clickety-click of your Pip-Boy's built-in radiation meter.
Okay.
It must be terrifying leaving this warm, secure vault for a hostile wilderness with no running water or electricity.
Yeah, I agree. Maintenance.
Heck of a party last night, eh, sir? Good to see you all together one last time. Drunk, joyous, and not staving off a horrible death, minute by minute.
That's kind of funny that they say I should have been gone months ago, and then they're talking about a party last night. Vault Tech Report. 25 years after the vault doors close, you are to prepare your citizens to leave Vault 76 and begin a process called reclamation. Specifics will be disseminated automatically as that time approaches. After Reclamation Day, you are personally ordered to find and secure 3 nuclear silos, codenamed Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. These sites are still nuclear capable, ensure no one except Vault Tech can access or launch nuclear ordnance. To be clear, even if there are other authorities, whether government, militia, or otherwise, their claims are to be ignored. Vault Tech alone maintains jurisdiction. Technically, Vault Tech doesn't exist anymore. Alright, parameters. Vault 76 is one of the most important projects that Vault Tech has completed. No expense has been spared on building, staffing, and selecting the inhabitants of your vault. Cream of the crop of America have been chosen, including luminaries from Vault Tech University. The special classes and instruction you've received about managing the vault do not apply to this assignment. Vault 76 is special. Your mission is to see to the livelihood and well-being of all your residents and make sure they're ready to colonize America once the all-clear is received. It is to be expected you will face challenges we haven't prepared you for. Adapt, learn, learn, and thrive. America is counting on you. Alright, operation procedures. Day-to-day duties. Your job as overseer is to see to the overall health and safety of Vault 76. Avoid loss of life at all costs. The Vault residents have been carefully chosen for their unique skills and temperament. Due to the aptitude of the Vault residents, you may be presented with unique challenges in maintaining order. As a last resort, each domicile can be locked down and the resident imprisoned for any duration you deem appropriate. Enforced solitary confinement can lead to psychological issues, so factor that in. Although the vault doors cannot be opened from the inside, keep the entry clear of all unauthorized personnel. The security team will stow all weapons and munitions after the amended entry period and will be armed solely with non-lethal devices. If America is to be rebuilt, every life in this vault is special. Preserve them all. Mandatory shutdown. Our studies have shown, even after a relatively short duration of living with the amenities of Vault Tech, test subjects can grow to depend on them. That will not do for Vault 76. After the all-clear message is received, Vault 76 will shut down all functions inside of 24 hours. Air circulation will cease last, and you should warn the Vault residents that staying inside the vault can be lethal after this period. Everyone must leave the nest. It's imperative that all residents are focused on the important job of rebuilding America. We got archive files. Reclamation Day has arrived. We counted down to midnight. I haven't seen everyone cheer like that since Vault Baby number 1 was born. I called lights out a couple hours ago, had to get security to help a few people to their beds. Then the volunteers and I got all the standees set up just like we practiced. Need to make the final recordings, and then it'll be time to head out the door. I wish I could be there to help everyone on their way, but I know they'll make me proud. Survival first. As instructed, we set up the survival packages. I have advised everyone to run fast and far from 76 as soon as the doors open. We have no information about what awaits as Vault Tech says we're America's best hope. Now we'll find out. Right, annual review. At current count, 6 residents are under disciplinary lockdown. That's up from 4 last year. The morale officer has managed to quash the worst rumors about Appalachia, cannibal mutants, burning rain, whatever, but tensions are high. It's generally pretty easy to maintain order. The pedigree of most of the residents is impressive, to say the least, but competence sometimes means arrogance. Arrogance means my authority gets tested more often than it should. Hydroponics have been struggling to keep up with demand. I've been loath to institute mandatory rationing, but in 2101 that may be necessary. 76 is full to bursting with people, more than we anticipated. The award ceremonies are a great way of stroking the most hardened egos, since everyone's so damn competitive. The low point was someone's losing a tooth in a fight over the best dental hygiene award. The senior staff has been exemplary as always, very dependable and loyal. It's been a struggle to keep our overachievers lacedated, but another year down and we're still here. Vault 76 World Cup has proven to be a huge hit. The ball damn near broke the jukebox, but the energy in the atrium was just amazing. No files found. Oh. Need to play that.
Overseer's log, or should I say, direct communication. Because whoever is listening to this had the moxie to try to find out where I've gone. But I'm glad you did. Truth is, I need your help. I've been given a task, and I've decided to break protocol and tell you what it is. Because if there's one thing I've learned in these past few years, it's that we need to rely on each other. There were 3 active nuclear silos in Appalachia before the bombs fell. They blew up the world before. We can't let it happen again. So we've got to locate and secure all of the silos. Or die trying. Hopefully the former. But it's been 25 years. I just don't know what we're gonna find out there. Or where to start. My directive was to go to the nearest population center and assess the situation. I'll set up a camp on the way once I get my bearings. Find me there.
Hey.
Outside, survival will be easy with your construction and assembly mobile platform, or camp. So catchy.
Excuse me.
The camp is instrumental to the rebuilding of America. One tetanus-inducing rusty shack at a time.
One rusty shack at a time. Your Pip-Boy, okay. Accept your newer, harsher surroundings, scavenge weapons and items to help you survive, seek safety in numbers. Always ask, what can I do to build a better America? Supplies may be scarce after the war. Many things can be broken down into useful crafting materials. Use your camp to establish a mobile base of operations. Find and use workbenches. And then your Pip-Boy is inventory management, radio receiver, health monitoring, and more.
Remember one of Vault-Tech's many, many mottos. Hard work is happy work.
Alright, what do we got here? We got Gladiator, concentrated fire, lead belly, which will come in handy. You have a team, you get more experience. Impacts restore more. Your action points regenerate faster. 40% chance to find extra chems. We're going to go with the lead belly. Take less radiation from drinking and eating. We can go into the security office here. And try to hack this thing. Might take me a while. Pain. There it is. Vault 76 security instructions. Vault 76 is one of the most highly valuable and important vaults in our network. As such, these orders must be obeyed at all costs. The future of America is at stake. Upon receiving the activation notice, your team is authorized to use lethal force. Any obstacle or threat that stands between you and getting vault residents safely inside the vault must be dealt with decisively. Only authorized residents are allowed inside. All other personnel should be considered enemy combatants. The Overseer has special instruction after the activation notice. As soon as the entry procedures are complete, your team must stow all weapons in the specified containers. Further orders will then be dispensed. Trust your Overseer, obey your Overseer. Know that each and every member of your team was selected specifically for this assignment because of Vault-Tech's faith in you. If you work together, you will succeed. Incident reports. Drunk and disorderly. Jill caught M. Thompson singing loudly during the night cycle. He got into the reclamation party stores and borrowed a six-pack. Rules say that theft mandates lockdown, but what's the point? In 2 days everyone's out anyhow. Threw Thompson in the holding cell to sleep it off. Assault investigated. Nakamura investigated a complaint filed by our old friend Jake. Jake claimed that E. Jefferson shoved him with intent to commit bodily injury. Nakamura found a witness, and Jake was gently shoved out of the way after he was laying into Jefferson about being an ineffectual ass. Asked the chief whether we could nail Jake for filing a false report. Chief said that Jake technically was assaulted, though, so it's dropped. God, I hate lawyers. Unauthorized access investigation. Terminal 023B was hacked last night. Sandy investigated, and we've got no idea who did it. The reclamation files were accessed, however, which has the chief furious. What does he expect? Half the Resies are goddamn geniuses. How are we supposed to keep them out of restricted files? Double up the shift so we have more eyes out there, like that'll help. Theft investigated. Another claim from Jake again. Sent Nakamura over. She's the only one that doesn't want to strangle the guy. Jake claims he's missing one box of sugar bombs from his room. He's demanding we investigate it. One box of sugar bombs, told Nakamura to drop the investigation. With Reclamation Day coming, we have far more important things to do. "25 years of service, no KIAs, and one hell of a send-off. I made one last plea to arm the Resies before we opened, denied. My solemn hope is generations from now visitors will come to 76 and read this and know how dedicated their forefathers were, how we regrew America from the ashes. But I must admit, I'm afraid as well. If some of the experiments in the other vaults go wrong, it can give you nightmares, and that's only the things I know about. If we can only stick together, work together, I think we stand a chance. Keeping a lid on it. I had to lock down Casey for blabbing about the activation notice. The cat's already out of the bag, but orders are orders. Procedure is we announce tomorrow, but you can feel the excitement. Team keeps asking what to expect out there. The nukes knocked out our external sensors, so we're blind. Only the secondary Geiger counters are operational. Scuttlebutt gone wild. Lots of whispering of who's grouping up with who after Reclamation Day. I worry that the biggest threat to the project isn't the threat we'll face out there, it's from within. The Resis are a formidable lot, but give them free rein and Lord help us. Team tore through the activation notice checklist, logs wiped, non-essential gear secured, reclamation packages acquired, etc. The whole procedure went down in record time, like we've been practicing for years. I'm grumbling about unleashing the Resis without the Overseer keeping them in check, but overall a good performance. Yeah, it's a shame that, they can't give us weapons before we go out there. I mean, that would be kind of common sense, right? We don't know what's out there. Everybody could very well go out the door and get eaten by a deathclaw. Wouldn't it be smart if you were to carry weapons?
Goodbye! Aloha! Ciao! Arrivederci! Au revoir! Auf Wiedersehen! Vaya con Dios! Buen viaje!
Alright, here we go, guys. Going out
They grow up.
into the wasteland. Appalachia. You're going to see all kinds of loading screens from other characters that I've played. That's one of the houses I made. I believe I've changed it since this picture. Alright. We've made it out, and they cannot go back in. That away. I don't have a weapon. Wayward, opening soon. Food, drinks, rooms, refuge. Conveniently located at the corner of RT-86 and RT-88. All kinds welcome.
Oh, sir! Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil?
Any idea what those two are doing up here?
Only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault. One seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening, but I'm not sure if she believed me.
You sound like you think they're up to something.
I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth.
What's been going on out here?
Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor. But very recently, it seems people have come back to Appalachia. Those two and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand. It's all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to?
You seen the overseer?
Well, yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right.
I ought to be on my
Oh,
way.
do be careful out there, sir.
We will try.
Got
I'm
to
just
be a
gonna
way in
jump
there.
down the stairs.
Maybe. Wait, a vault dweller? Hey there!
Hello.
Whoa, whoa! Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open?
Door sealed tight. No one's getting in.
God damn it. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? A new bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance
one.
to turn our lousy luck around.
Big one? What are you talking about?
You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure.
I think you may have gotten some bad information.
But
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you?
You wouldn't have a spare weapon, would you?
They sent you out here without a weapon? Be a quick
That's
trip
so
trying to do
Vault-Tec.
this unarmed. Here.
Machete, huh? What else can you tell me about this treasure?
Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them.
Can you tell me about the area?
About Appalachia?
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire.
The world like out there?
We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been.
Did another vault dweller go by, an overseer?
If your overseer crossed our path, she sure wasn't broadcasting it. Sorry. You might ask at the Wayward. Seems like they set themselves up to be a natural stopping point.
I better be going.
Watch yourself out there.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, we got our weapon, we got our water. I don't have any food. I'm gonna need to get some food. We're just gonna... I'm assuming this is their stuff. Alright, so we go back over here and investigate now that we got weapon. Another player. He's 2,049 grams. Alright, we know we got enemies. Propaganda flyer. Buddies are coming. Let's see if we can get them to come up here so I can get the robot to help. They have pretty good shots, don't they? Wish I had a gun. Getting a little bit of lag. I don't think they're gonna come up the stairs. So we already got the letter, or the flyer. Need it again. Where'd that other one go? Big steel. There he is. Fusion cell. If we got any good stuff here. Pipe wrench and a combat knife. Steady hits harder, but slower than the knife. And on the bus, cutting fluid. Bullets. Bullets don't do me any good without a gun. Skull. Let's walk around with a skull. I want to play catch. More bullets. More 308s. I'm walking around with a suitcase with a clipboard in it. Got some more enemies. Behind on the hill. Heal real quick. I go this way? Yeah, there's a road that goes that way. Yeah. We could technically go that way, but we're not really supposed to. I guess we'll check that way a little bit later. Ooh, what's in here? Throwing knives? No gun. Would have been nice to have a gun. We'll get one eventually. Baseball grenade. Pick it back up. Yep. That's pretty nice. Oh! Oh! Oh, I didn't get that one. Maybe I did. It was a one hit. See my knife. Well, now we could drive around in a little golf cart. Dirty water. Well, they won't let us sit down on the bus. That would have been kind of cool. This bus looks like it's in pretty good condition for being nailed with a nuclear bomb. Oh, 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 we found a pistol. We found us a pistol. Alright, now we got a gun. That will be useful. Nothing. Nearby corpse. Machete, money, and orders from Maria Chavez. Paul, I need you to make the monthly scouting run to Vault 76. Those doors have to open sometime. Don't take risks. Observe for a few days and come back, Maria. Possible. Pretty good. That possum disappeared. Oh, there's one. We got possum meat.
Sonny needs a good hoogie.
And rest on mattresses and sleeping bags on the ground, but you take a chance of getting a disease.
If we expand our area all the way out here, the Raiders don't have a chance. Nice to finally see a friendly face.
Likewise.
It gets lonely out here. Great to have someone to talk to. How's it going today?
Never been better.
Well, that's great to hear. Most people are just so down on their luck. Well, I wish you luck on the rest of your day.
I don't know why my guy grunted. Seems okay to me. Oh, I named him Brandon Michaels, by the way. I'm horrible with coming up with names, so it just popped in there.
Need to find a place to settle down for the rest of the day.
That's what I used. Mountain honey. You can sit here and you can play all kinds of instruments.
Gotta keep your eyes peeled in this weather.
Alright, so we got some food, so we're gonna
Seems like
do
it's
some
always
cooking
cloudy.
here. Yeah. Awesome it is. Alright. Continue down the path. Now, when I played this on my other new character, I didn't pick up a gun. I didn't explore like I did this time. I came down here to this lumber yard here and ran into a cultist who had a gun and was legendary. And I was, what, level 2 with a machete.
Protect
I did have
serve.
one
3
grenade, which
are
did help a
the
lot.
Enemy must eliminate.
Alright, ticks. There's ticks here somewhere. They're waiting to attack me from behind. There's a reason why they put these wood piles here and there everywhere. You're going to use a lot of wood. Boy, he was giving me a hard time, won't he? You can also use bats. Helps a little bit. Yeah, I got a hunting rifle, but it's level 5. Well, it's level 1, and this in my other character it was level 5. I couldn't use it. We may or may not run into that cultist I was talking about. You know, online play can vary, right? Random encounters and whatnot. Let's see. You blew my cover. Nope, no cultists. Bobby pins. Rat poison. Beer. Very important that you scrap stuff, because you'll be out of weight really quick, or be overweight really quick. The dumpsters. Let's see, Gary, you sick of cutting wood over there yet? I've been working at West Virginia Lumber Yard for a few weeks now, and it's a world of difference. Better pay, better hours, and best of all, no robots. I talked to the foreman here, and he's looking for a few more guys. You better grab the gang and head over here before someone else fills your spot. Wood. The hatchet better than the machete? Machete is 16 medium, also 16 medium. The hatchet weighs more. Anything up these stairs? Nothing. Craft anything, or maybe we should repair. Can't modify anything on this bench. Can't do 308s. Alright. I think we can move on. What is on the bus? Oh, who wants to go bowling?
Trees plus lumberjack. Protect
Awesome.
equals desirable.
Loose screws. Who's got a screw loose? I was seeing if there was a motion blur setting. I didn't see one. The chicken. I'm gonna get us some chicken, boy. Nearby, of course. We got some chicken meat. Pretty much you pick up everything you find and you scrap it. One. Where's his body? Go. There he is. Yeah. Pipe revolver. Revolvers tend to be have more damage, but they have fewer bullets and a little bit slower when it comes to reloading. Multi-purpose is slow, but it's got more damage. We'll scrap it. Damage is 27 in comparison to 12. Fire rate's 5 in comparison to 60. And it takes a different kind of bullet. Anything we can craft. Switch over to modify. We can do some modifications. I can turn this knife into that. That looks pretty cool. Let's see. Didn't really do nothing to that yet. Give this a long barrel. We'll give it more range. Give it reflex sight.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Somebody's nuking. Not in my area, though. Over here. Blast zone. There is one person. Pumpkin King, get out of there. They're gonna nuke it. Somebody's camp's right there. This is where we gotta go right here. Now we can zoom in a little bit better. Not over there, but I saw one. There he is. Pitchfork. Cat, huh? Oh. The nuke went off. We'll see the mushroom cloud from here. I don't see nothing. Oh well. Grab our junk. Now we're going to craft us some armor. Or we can do our outfit. What should we look like? We could wear Ranger armor. Got the Brotherhood tactical suit. The Elite Ranger, I think that's the strongest out of all the Rangers. The Enclave Intel Officer. Flyboy. The Mountain Scout uniform. The basic Ranger outfit. And a Western Duster. What should we look like, guys? Do we want to be an NCR Ranger, or do we want to be Brotherhood or Enclave? Gotta get the headwear too. Let's see, we could wear a beret. Head wraps. Brotherhood Tactical Ops mask. Cowboy hat. Intel Officer hat. And beret. Flyboy helmet. Green beret. Maroon beret. Mountain Scout goggles. Got the Ranger armor helmet. That'll help us prevent damage and disease from airborne hazards. Under Armour. I can't do the chest piece, but I can do the other piece. One of them, anyways. Alright, let's get in our outfit. First, here's our tactical armor, or Under Armour here. And we're going to equip the left arm, what we got at the moment. Then we're going to put on a Ranger outfit. Here we are. Get more cloth. got desert paint and we got riot paint. Regular is like a black mask with green helmet. Riot is black mask with a brown helmet. Desert's just all like a tan with green. What about the outfit here? We could do... Oh, interesting. So we could do desert, which gives you lighter brown, olive green, maybe kind of jacket with camo plates. And this one gives you a green. Let's do the riot. All right. Head to the house. Sometimes there's an enemy in there. I was originally planning to throw a grenade in there, but we'll save the grenade. Might come against something a bit strong. Salisbury steak, who's hungry? You're a cat. I can't take the toilet paper. This is the Sammy. Spawners don't know shit. Every night there's more of them in the sky. Brotherhood warned them, warned us all. Defiance has fallen. They said, what the hell's that mean? Supplies running low. May try to get to Abbey way over the mountain. Free states have got to know more. Sammy, you read this? Get to Abbey, straight east of the Red Rocket megastop. He knows the Brotherhood is still better than anyone. May angels look after you, because sure as shit nothing else will. Yep, bobby pins. Hey, kitty. How'd you not get mutated? Oh, I need a drink. Collect some water. But you do apparently get radiated even though you're just collecting it. Alright, I think we need to go back to the lumber yard. There was a locked box or something back there. Now that we got some bobby pins. He was filled up on my blood. Here it is. Be careful, we only got 2 bobby pins. Bullets and some junk. A dark, rainy day. How some of those books start. It was a dark, stormy day. Bee swarm. We're not messing with no bee swarms. Well, we could use some food.
Sore all over. Oh, building this place up is hard work.
Where did? There it is.
What the heck was that? We got company! That was too close.
Kind of in and out of your chair, dude.
I need some more of that nuka shine. Last time, oh, it hit me harder than a train. It was just about time to eat. Give it to me. Go on, give it up. No, you got something for me to drink, stranger.
Here, have some beer.
Come on, you can give me something a little stronger. That's all? I'm gonna need more than that. And your work won't wait on the weather, that's for sure.
Anything in the mailbox? Oop. Alright, we're going the right direction. Squirrel. I killed a squirrel. Oh, we made it to the Wayward. Alright, let's go talk to them. See what they know. Hello?
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where Crane's treasure is right now!
Sweetheart, I think you must be sick.
Joe!
I told you it was gonna end badly. Now, I'm hoping you're here to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day. Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Well, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you.
What was that all about? He said something about a treasure?
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business.
You looking for help dealing with these thugs?
Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair of hands. See, that boy you put down, he's not the first of his crew to roll in here, but I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house, but my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say?
Okay, I'll help.
That's what I was hoping. So, the details. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
I don't know, a sign?
Bingo. Exactly what I'm thinking. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I think I'll just... I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I've chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they?
You know I was from a vault.
You vault boys and girls carry yourselves different, like you matter. Plus, your Pip-Boy was a dead giveaway, but that's beside the point. You think you can work from these schematics?
Sure.
That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort. Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me.
Gee, thanks.
And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials, too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road?
Did want to ask, haven't you haven't seen an overseer, have you?
Overseer, huh? So you must be the one. No, I haven't seen her. But I have heard her. My people found a tape just on the other side of the road that it seems she left behind for one of her dwellers. Though it's a bit out of date now. Maybe it was waiting there for you. Happy to give it to you, so long as you're still willing to help us.
Let's do this.
Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The wayward gets left alone. And here, that overseer tape. Sounds like she set up that camp across the way so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a refresher.
Level 3. Let's see what we got. Traveling pharmacy. Extra meat. Drinks quench more thirst. I'm gonna thirst grow slower in your camp. Falling below 20% health will automatically use a stim pack. Find more ammo. I think we're gonna go with the quenches more thirst because your thirst does run out very quick in this. As you can see by looking at the bottom of the screen.
Glad to hear Vault-Tec actually took care of some of their people. You hear these rumors, right, about them just throwing folks to the wolves. Here's some rations and a fancy suit. Good luck. Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You are in good company now. Because around here, we look after one another. Now, what can I do for you? Some other time, then.
The I think we already read this one. I guess we can get the tapes from Mort. You can teach me about using my camp.
Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm gonna help you, I want something in return.
And what is that?
All right, listen, I got this plan. You're gonna help me get rich. See, the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me. I made these holotapes. Now, this set's all the info I dug up about that camp doohickey you bolters got. All I'm asking is you give them a listen and let me know what you think.
Sure, I'll listen to them.
You will? Oh, thank you. I mean, thanks. Just come back once you've taken them out for a test drive. Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about? Some other time then.
All right, let's see here.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but mutated animals, haywire bots, and no people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in what I can confirm is hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault Tech was prepared. You see this? The cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp. You need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory. I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer, signing off.
All right. We're going to collect some junk around the Wayward, then we're going to head over to the Overseer's camp she left. Once it's done loading. That's what the sign's sort of going to look like, except it's going to have cranes thing on it. Guide. Hot plate. We have a player here. Alright, we're supposed to make some armor. I'll scrap some stuff while we're at it. I don't remember which one. It was an arm that I made. I can't remember if it was left or right. I think it was left. Alright, now I got full set. Modify any of it? Boiled. Just to craft a weapon. I don't really need any of these, so I'm just gonna make a throwing knife. If I can modify anything. Change the receiver on that. I already got the long one. That gives us more accuracy. A little bit more weight. Got the sight on it. Accuracy is a good thing. Alright, now we're going to store all our junk. Put the dagger in there. Alright, so we got more freedom in our space here. Let's see about cooking. Boil some water for sure. Got all kinds of stuff I can make here. I think soup does both food and water. Soup's kind of a good thing. Chicken noodle soup. Let's see, tomato juice and mut fruit. Let's do the tomato juice. Somebody's shooting. All right, let's get our food here. I want to reposition that on the wheel here. That's the right away. All right, we're gonna put. We got 2 baseball grenades. I guess we'll put that there. We're gonna put the throwing knives there. And the water. And the stim packs is already on there. We don't have to worry about that. Oh, I do have a whiskey. I guess I could have gave that guy a whiskey. Alright. Let's see here. It says... Okay, so we need to make a camp. And we need to go to Flatwoods. Investigate the corpse at an isolated cabin, which is over here. How's everybody doing today? Thank y'all for coming. Okay. Might build a camp over here. Let's go check out their camp. Maybe it'll give us some ideas. Hey, they got the bathroom. They use their bathroom. Can I shut the door? Well, let me close the door. What, I can't have privacy? Now let's try it. I don't know, let me do it. That's a shame. So you can poop, but you can't have privacy when you do it. I got a vending machine. Let's see what they're selling. It's a shame it's not showing me the picture of what the stuff looks like. I don't know why it's not. You would think that it should. Not that I have the money anyways to buy most of that stuff. Well, he doesn't have it locked.
Everything has its own song, you know? You hear that? It was the world saying hello.
So is that like an AI then? Is that an AI's camp? Or they just appear as an AI on my screen. I don't know. I'm new to some of the new stuff they added to the game. Sounds like a morning dove. Alright, there's a cabin here somewhere. There it is. Long dirt driveway. Got some bullets. Notes here. Ghoul. We'll read the first one. Mr. and Miss Braxton. My name is William Keller. I represent a group of brave men and women whom you may wish to meet. In the years since our new lives began, many of us have begun to lose things we once took for granted. Our skin, face, and an old voice. Most painfully, each of us have lived to see our friends and loved ones die around us. It's been 20 years. No one should have to suffer in loneliness and fear. You are not alone. Right, note number 2. If you are interested in meeting a group of your neighbors has gathered to the east, we've been contacted by a larger community like ours living in the capital. Apparently the city was hit hard, but they say society is beginning to grow there. We are considering joining them. Okay. Frying pan. Green bandana. Need more materials to keep building in the shelter. As a camp ally, the one in particular is a random encounter. The house itself is an actual player. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I haven't done anything with allies or anything yet. I played with friends, but not that. Starlight creeper. Starlight berries. Must not have anything to put the water in. Alright, so we checked out this cabin here, which led us to something else. Let me see here. Look at my notes. We got a checklist. We got a note about ghouls. And shelter building supplies. Alright, so I guess now we're going to head over to Flatwoods. I'm not exactly sure where I want to put my camp yet. Has it ever taken y'all a while to decide where you want to camp, or you just kind of put the camp down wherever? I guess it's not too big of a deal. You can move camps. Obviously, you got to pay caps. But then you can also, they got the new update, so you can have more than one camp. Oh, hello. I didn't mean to do that. When I find a new location I think I might want to build at, I'm always like, okay, which house do I not use? Yeah. Well, my first character that I created was way back before they added the people into the game. It was, you know, just the players. And that was before the vaults and all that. I built it, let's see here, right about in this area near the Nuka-Cola factory, because I like the water view. So I built it there on the river or whatever.
I think our saviors have finally arrived.
Yeah. They can have their mac and cheese.
Go home. Let us take care of things here.
Yeah. You're doing a wonderful job. We'll let the rabbit live, but we're gonna definitely kill the ducks.
Finally, a nice day.
Hello. How you doing?
Stay away. This is mine. I found it first.
Well, you can have it then. Really nothing there anyways. still. Nothing in the bear-proof trash can.
Getting so sick and tired of those thorn bushes. This place has a lot of potential.
Actually, yeah, setting up camp at a hotel would actually be a pretty good location.
Clean up this, fix that. It never seemed to end.
Arm day. 3 sets of 12 reps. Let's see. Dumbbell bicep curls, tricep extensions, and back extensions. Yeah, peeve about the lack of proper equipment. No bother. Chin up. Only 8 more luxury coffins to make quota in backwoods. I mean, flatwoods.
Really
Be difficult given the financial situation around here. Just need to remind them of our friends the Chinese. I'll be back on the plane to Ipswich within a fortnight. Gather it'll be the bench press today. Yeah, again.
It's hard work making a living out here.
Right, anything in this end table? Cracked bowl. No?
I can already tell it's gonna be a long day.
Yeah.
Finally, a clear day. Maybe I can get something done now.
A pretty day. What more could you ask for?
Ah, you got that right. Feels great today.
But yeah, this would be a good place to set up some kind of camp or community or whatnot. You got several living places, even though they won't let you in but one.
It's time to turn over a new leaf. To restore this land of glory.
A little bit of work and you can set up defenses.
Getting so sick and tired of those thorn bushes.
About to get heavy.
Oh, I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
Yeah, it is. Is there a reason why I can't put up my survival tent? You have to have a camp before you can use your survival tent. Is that what they're doing? Okay. If you have a survival tent, technically you should be able to use it even if you don't have a camp. Gonna have to deal with our overweightness until I get to a bench. Yeah, I have Fallout first. See? Usually there's a button on here. I thought. Up D-pad, then Y, okay. Yeah, there it is. Helps if I looked in the right place, huh? Shows how long I've been playing the game.
I pressed the button. Hush! I think it's recording now. Shush! Hello? Hello there? Oh, I think it's working.
I'll let her talk.
I hate these things. This is Willie Mae. And I was asked to talk a bit about my life since the war, to help educate future children someday. I think that's nice. I thought I'd just watch my programs and entertain the grandkids in my retirement. But that didn't turn out to be the case. I'm just glad they all made it to the vault in time, you see. When I saw it in a dream, I knew my prayers were answered. My husband Frank used to work in the mines. Just a bit before the war, there was news of tremors, and he didn't come home. I don't know what happened to him or why he never came home for sure. And between you and me, I'm fine with that. Since the war, I've just read my old newspapers and listened to music. It's very peaceful for once, which is just right nice by me. You ever hear of the Watauga Times Atomic Lottery? The winner got 10 years worth of Blamco mac and cheese, Salisbury steak, and Nuka-Cola, of course. I played that lottery for 20 years, and I finally won the month before the war. It lasted only 8 years, though. But who can you complain to? By the time it ran out, I had heard the responders' radio broadcast, so I went out to find them and get supplies. Bless their hearts. Well, I'm going home now. For a bit anyways. How do I turn this thing off? Oh, blast these things. Not this button. Not this one. Oh, oh, here it is.
Who Goes There, Part 1.
Welcome back, dear listeners. It's time once again to put aside all you think you know, all you believe to be true. Time to open your mind to the strange, bizarre, and sometimes terrifying world that exists in the shadows and fringes of our own, where myth, legend, and rumor are made real. Yes, it's time for more thrilling tales from the West Virginia hills. Tonight's episode, Who Goes There? The Strange Encounter in Flatwoods, is brought to you by Sugar Bombs.
Must have accidentally changed my temp.
Great taste and 100% of the recommended daily allowance of sugar. Get your morning started right with Sugar Bombs. Our tale begins on a fateful night when a young pioneer scout, Red Fisher, finds himself in quite the predicament, having taken a spill and fallen into a dark place.
Where am I? Jack? Biff? Mr. Bailey? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Who's there? I can't see you.
Me. My name's Sally. What's
Take all
yours?
this junk out and put it in the
Are you okay, Fred?
container here.
I think so. My head's a little woozy. Must have hit it when I fell.
Oh no. Did you get lost too?
Well, sort of. What I mean is that I was camping with my scout troop by the lake near Flatwoods. There were these lights kind of dancing in the sky.
Oh, this comes with a workbench.
I guess. Anyway,
If you need ammo or
we
you
heard
need
some
to
weird
repair.
noises, and the guy's double dog dared me to go look, so I did.
All by yourself? You're really brave.
Shucks. Thanks.
Oh, neat.
I followed the noises to an entrance of an old mine. It smelled awful there, like rotten eggs, but worse. Suddenly, there was this bright light shining down on me.
Cobbler,
I
anyone?
was super scared and ran to
That
the
looks
mine
like a
to hide,
pumpkin or a
but
sweet potato
everything
pie.
felt strange. Like my feet weren't even touching the ground. Everything went black, and I woke up here in the dark.
That all happened to me too. We'll just do what my dad says. When you strain or lost your foot, do it first and stay put. They said they'd bring him soon.
There are other people here?
A very good question indeed. Tune in next time to find out the answer in the chilling conclusion of Who Goes There? The Strange Encounter
I know it takes
in
up a lot of
Flatwoods.
room, especially with the concrete thing. I don't know, I'll probably switch it back to the actual tent. Hello. Let him go. He started speeding up. Well, we made it to Flatwoods.
Is this thing on? Great. Hello, survivors of this garbage dump. I'm Sophie, and this is my stupid survivor story. This dumb shit go. Oh yeah. Before the bombs, I was a librarian, and now I can read everything all the time. Whee! Look at me! I'm lucky. Wait, no. maybe. As one of those farmers who prepared for the end times. Some sort of religious thing. Yeah, that's right. No, I got it. I was a sweet little kid and lived off some cat food containers in a super duper mart for months near my parents' rotting carcasses. Nobody came. Nobody. I learned how to deal. You should too. The responders are a joke. Nobody helps anybody anymore. Get a grip. If you're not a total idiot, you'll get out of this dump before the responders get you killed. Leave the sick behind, or better off. Trust me. Whiny babies can stay here and play make-believe, but anyone with half a brain will go up to the mountains and drop the dead weight. Delbert already tried to stop me. Sorry to say, nobody will be around to teach you how to eat shit now, Flatwoods. Bye, suckers. Love always,
Auto pistol.
Sophie.
Be good to have. Need adhesive. Adhesive. I need the adhesive.
We call it the Great War now. It's not been long, and things have been rough. Welcome to Survivor Stories. I'm Dasa Ben-Ami, a responder. I've been working with the responders for a couple of years now. I'm from Charleston originally, so it was easy to join up. What wasn't easy was the work. Rebuilding Appalachia from the rubble while survivors flock to us regularly from all over. So many have come and gone. Their stories untold, their names lost to time. I thought we should preserve this history somehow. I've decided to ask people to record their thoughts, their stories, anything they want to preserve forever. I'll call this series The Survivor Stories. I'll start with me. I was an anthropology PhD student at Vault-Tec University, final year. I was printing my thesis when I heard the sirens. I thought for sure my father, a Vault-Tec employee, could take us all with him, but only 2 reservations came through. I refused to go. With my little brother, he went to the vault. They could not persuade me, though they tried. In the end, I pushed them inside it, and that was it. After that, I went back home to Charleston and, well, survived. Eventually, the responders formed, and I signed up right away. So hard. The flood was devastating. Relocating to Morgantown Airport and now Flatwoods has been... I remain optimistic. Been with them now for, I guess 2 years. We have big plans. We can do so much to help. Maybe just maybe, we can rebuild enough to be okay. And in the meantime, I will continue to record stories of survivors when I can. We are your history. This is Dasa Ben on me, signing off for now.
Trading post, survival supplies and assistance.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God. There's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry, tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot.
Okay.
Before they were wiped out,
still
the
talking.
survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival. I'm doing their tests, and you should too. I know it's even worse than we imagined, but someone's got to know where the missile silos are and how to secure them. The Responders are the best lead we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Kind of interesting that the church has fans. Jeff, I hope things in Flatwoods are going well. I had a thought I wanted to share. If we can spare the personnel, I'd like to send a team into Golly Mine. They were blasting in the days before the war, and if there's still dynamite in there, it might come in handy. I know you're busy with the volunteer program, so it's your call. Alright, so we can't log in because we're guests. Welcome guests. Flatwoods Responder Services are currently offline. Please use the volunteer bot if you need assistance. When responders return to Flatwoods soon, we will process your request. Stay nearby and use the provided emergency supplies and robots. I'm not going to read all that. Memo responder. Only volunteers and responders may access it until things calm down again. This is only a precaution until this whole thing blows over and we get back to rebuilding this great country. I just updated it with more information about supplies, so when we get back we can start distributing resources to the survivors that remain. Dilbert and Keisha have volunteered to stay behind and take care of the survivors. Alright, water safety report. Tester, volunteer candidate, colonel. A bunch of stuff I don't understand. It's unsafe. Radiation is extreme. Pharmaceuticals are high. Water is unsafe for drinking. Less boiled. Okay. Patient name, Buzz Yates. Patient admitted at 9 p.m. complaining of upset stomach. Drank several containers of dirty water. Claims he likes the earthy taste. Is experiencing extreme bowel discomfort, weakness, confusion. Barely alive. Patient died before receiving treatment. Patient was too weak to survive a simple fall from his bed. Drinking so much dirty water reduced his physical strength considerably due to intense radiation damage and disease. While he didn't die of those issues, simply taking a slight injury caused his demise.
It sure is great to see living human beings again. That overseer lady said more people would be coming. It's nice to meet you.
You too. Alright, let's see. We have anything we can sell? I can probably scrap that. Blow the buff out. Don't get a whole lot of money, but I don't usually use the chems in this. Visible for 30 seconds. They're a little stingy with
smarts and
money in this game.
Little luck, you'll do just fine out there.
Taking all their junk. Oh, I saw something there. Why are you walking off the stairs? Get up there.
Hi. Daza asked me if I would talk about, how I got here. She asked everybody, so I said okay. My name's Colonel, and I'm 13 years old. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. The bombs and the messed up people and the cows with two heads, all of it. I was bad. Just bad. I cheated on my spelling test. I kicked Chip Wilkins in the shins until he cried. I pushed Rosie McCloy down the stairs. I cut holes in the bottom of all the gym shorts, and I put glue in the mashed potatoes in the cafeteria. I told Harold Newell to eat 10 dead flies a day in order to grow muscles, and I put Nuka-Cola in the rat cage water bottles at the pet store. And, I just wanted to say I'm sorry about everything. Because my dad said if I wasn't this way, the bad things wouldn't happen. I haven't seen Daddy since the bombs, and I guess he left because of that, too. It's okay. I'm trying to be good now, though. I'm not old enough to be a volunteer, but Dawson said I could help collect food and water, so I'm getting better, I promise. And, Daddy, if you're listening, I promise I won't be bad anymore, so you can come back now. Okay. Okay. Bye.
Bad. Breaks your heart.
Interview 2, Reverend Delbert Winters. Hi, I met you in the woods near the Morgantown airport. You were picking flowers. Why?
I was harvesting a lot of stuff, actually. I hunted deer recently. Looked strange, but tasted fine.
Okay. Well, what's a basic, easy meal that someone who's been surviving on cans could make?
You can make tea with dried flowers. It's not much, but it can soothe your stomach. I don't know what this flower is called, but I call it a soot flower. If you add it to water, you can make a tea. Same with rabbit meat or chicken meat. You can easily make soups with boiled water. God willing, we can adapt old recipes to new types of food.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Back in the Army, we got sent off to places with weird fish I'd never heard of and weird veggies I'd never seen again. You know, we had to cook with them still. Just pretend it's catfish or something. You see how it turns out. But now, well, let me say that I've seen some weird stuff. I thought maybe it was unholy, but these are all the creation of our Lord, even if man has manipulated them, and dang it, they're still edible.
Oh, okay. Well, what kind of veggies do you eat?
Yeah, there are still some edible veggies out there, like melons, carrots, and gourds. You know, I found some tomatoes and potatoes growing together. They're somehow pollinating each other or something. I ate one, and it was kind of like ketchup-flavored cardboard, but hey, I'm alive. You might have to experiment like that. Don't be too picky if it keeps you alive to see the end of times.
Sounds like you've been thinking about this for a while.
You could say that. I knew the end was coming for a good long while. And, well, it's here. And the end will come again. I have faith that there's a reason for all this, and that we need to survive to see our Lord again. And, well, we need food to survive.
Fair enough. Thanks for the tips, Delbert.
Okay. Moldy food.
No! Someone please help me!
Almost interrupted the message.
No! Someone please help me! Please let me out! Please! Please! I'm begging you! Don't leave me here! Please! Please! I'll give you anything you want! Money? Yeah? You want caps? My life savings! I'll tell you where it is! Go to the graveyard behind the church. The rightmost grave. Stand on it. Walk directly across the river. Halfway up the hill. There's a small clearing. My savings are in an old stump. A little bit off the right, I swear! Please! Don't leave me here, please! I'm begging you, please!
Just talking to this? Oh, yeah, am I loud enough? Okay, hi. What do you want me to say exactly?
Yeah, so just talk about how you got here and maybe a little bit about your life. This is a historic document. Go ahead, Tabitha.
Okay,
Okay, so, well, thanks.
Some caps on counter.
Okay. I've been sober for 9 days. I got here 9 days ago. My name is Tabitha. And this is my story. I just found out about everything. The war, the bombs, I just realized this was, really happening. For years, I thought the chems were playing tricks with my mind, hurting my brain. I thought it was the worst trip ever. Every time I'd come out of my haze long enough to look for food, I'd find more chems and, well, they kept going. And I kept seeing madness. Look, I would have been wandering around fighting giant rats and eating garbage if not for the responders. They're good folks. That doc in the church, got me some meds that are helping out a lot. And they have group therapy meetings, and it's good. It's good. I think it's. But listen, you should avoid the mountains. They'll just get you mixed up, get you doing things you don't want to do. Hurting people mostly. I mean, there's so many chemicals there. I spent too long there. Couldn't think right. I couldn't. Oh, it's okay, Tabitha. Remember what we said in the group? Take your Addictol and rest, and things will be okay soon. It's okay. We're here for you. Yeah, I'm taking it. When I feel better, I'm going out west now. Getting out of this place. Getting away from the chems, all of this. I feel better every day, but, you know, years of chems, years of rads, years of spin in the mud. It adds up. Yeah. I'm gonna get back to sleep now, okay? Okay. Thanks for sharing your story, Tabitha. Get some sleep. You'll be okay. You're safe now.
Remember, set up a trap for the you-know-whos and use holotapes to try to record their noises at night. Get a lock to the secret stash by ramen tubs behind the house. Get a bigger gun, or more guns, or both. Try to tame a wild dog or a giant rat. Rip Perry, you wheat. Alright, so we did pick up a new gun. But we can't use it yet until we're level 10. Or level 5, level 10. I gotta go up one more level. These are level 5 too.
Tonight, we bring you the final chapter of Who Goes There? The Strange Encounter in Flat Woods. In the last episode, Pioneer Scout Fred Fisher met a curious girl named Sally while hiding in the dark. But, as it turned out, they weren't alone.
There are other people here?
Yeah, they probably just went to get more food. They'll be back soon enough. You can wait with me, and they'll give you food too. You just have to do what they want.
What do you mean?
When they want to play games with you.
Games? What kind of games?
I'm still learning the rules. Mostly, they're kind of boring and only hurt when you use the needles.
Needles?
Yeah, you know, like at the doctor.
This doesn't sound like any game I know. It sounds downright awful, and these people sound really bad. We have to get out of here.
No, stay put, stay put, stay put, stay put.
Okay, stop screaming. Ah, the light. It's so bright.
That's where they come in to bring food, or when it's time to play.
Sally, what's that helmet thing you're wearing? It looks like it's screwed into your head.
Time to play. Time to play.
Sally, what's wrong? Why are you acting like that?
Time to play.
I see them now. They aren't human at all. No! Stop! Let me go! Sally, help me! I don't want to play! I don't want to play any games! No!
Fred Fisher was found days later, wandering by the river outside Flatwoods. He was disoriented, but unharmed, save for 2 small wounds on each temple. To this day, Fred is convinced his strange encounter was real, and even continues to search high and low for a missing girl named Sally, whom he swears he met. So I leave it to you to decide, dear listeners. Was this simply the wild imagination of a frightened boy lost in the woods? Or was Fred Fisher, in fact, abducted by brainwashing aliens from outer space? Be sure to tune in next week for another thrilling chapter of Tales from the West Virginia Hills.
Alright, we're going to keep using this until we get to level 5, and then we're going to switch to this. Level 5, we'll hold on to that. I must still not have any adhesive. Alright, welcome Survivor. This program was developed to turn regular survivors into certified responder volunteers. As a volunteer, your job is to help others, and our job as responders is to help everybody, including you. Welcome volunteer. Transferring course to your external hardware done. Report to responder Keisha Dermott for further instructions. See, responder researcher deals with water. Last location was the river. Monitoring water safety protocols, conducting ongoing experiments on the water.
document our stories for posterity, you know. It seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha McDermott.
Kesha.
When the bombs fell, I was in Watoga, coordinating a statewide science fair for that year's high school kids. And the theme was the future of energy. After the bombs, everything was pretty chaotic. Scavenging for food and fighting off rabid survivors. Oh, it was just a bad time all around. I found a couple of surviving kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it. And we holed up in a house in town for a while. After a bit, I was able to solder the circuitry in an old radio, and we tuned in to a broadcast from the responders. Oh, we were overjoyed. The trip from Watoga to Flatwoods, it was rough, mind you. The kids and I ran into a group of assholes in the mountains who stole our food and water. I can't tell you how happy I was to find the responders in Flatwoods. Tents for everyone, open kitchens, medical supplies, protection. We were safe. They had a problem, though. Their water sources were contaminated heavily. People were boiling water, but not long enough to make it safe. So, I stepped up and I said, I'll build a testing kit to monitor the contamination, and I will teach folks how to properly boil water. And I did. The world is getting better, but slowly. We need to make sure it doesn't relapse, too. It's going to take time and care, that's all. Well, time, care, and science.
Alright, so now we gotta go to the water pumps. Test the water over at the water pump. And we can't get on that big bridge.
Responder Dasa gave me some supplies in exchange for my survivor story, so... Hi. My name is Scott Shepard. Things are going all right. I was a nurse before the war, and I guess nothing much has changed. I just work for the responders now, and I don't get paid. The government is basically the same now as it was years ago. Wrecked. Disorganized. Cannot be trusted. Everyone knows this. You want to know why the war actually happened? Aliens. You think I'm joking? Listen, right before everything went to hell, I saw them. I was grilling hamburgers out in the yard with my dog, and I heard rustling from the bushes and a zapping noise. Next thing I know, I'm lightheaded, and I felt myself falling to the ground. I didn't even have a lot to drink. I woke up, and I saw some little thing run into the bushes with my dog following it. And I knew something was wrong. I found my dog later with a clump of green skin in his mouth. Green, like moss or something. The bombs fell almost 10 days later. 9 days, 19 hours to be exact. That's 235 hours precisely. You know what that is, right? That's right. The atomic number of the fissile isotope of uranium. They had a plan from the very beginning. Why would they come after me first? Scott Shepard, the nurse. Well, good question. I'm glad you asked. They have our blood. They knew which ones of us would survive. This is one big experiment to them. This whole thing was staged. Our lives, our thoughts, everything was designed for us, just like this conversation. Every word I'm saying. Planned. Time to wake up, Appalachia. Find the ones holding the strings and cut the cords.
Aliens.
Reverend Delbert Winters here, born and raised in this very town. Lent my own church to the responders for their outpost here, and you're welcome. The responders are on a true mission, you see, helping folks through thick and thin, until the heavens open up again and take us all up anyways. When this all happened, I figured like most it was time. This was the end, but it wasn't, was it? We're still here. At first, I thought it was a mistake, that we was missed, forgotten. Maybe we did some wrongs. Didn't give enough to charity, maybe. Didn't praise his name, even in the worst of times. Maybe thought some things that ought not to have been thought. So I asked him. I asked how. Why? I fought your wars on Earth. I'm ready to fight them up there by your side. Then, in my despair, I saw some survivors eating raw rat carcass behind a dumpster. You ought to cook that first, I warned them. Seemed obvious. We tried but got sick, they said, covered in their own filth. I realized right then and there that I was being tasked. From then on, I built kitchens, cooked good food, fed anyone who walked up with an empty belly, and I was thankful for my task in life. Thankful. Next time hell or high water land at my stoop, I'll be swept clear away with it. But until then, let's share a home-cooked meal together, all right?
Red box, Bowie knife. Last will and testament of Jeremiah Ward. I, Jeremiah Ward, resident in the town of Flatwoods, county of Not Shore, being of sound mind and not acting under duress, mostly hereby declare this letter to be my last will and testament. Me against the house and everything in it. It ain't much, but that's all I got to give, and she's all I got. I know she's still alive. Responders say the dogs got her, but I know it ain't true. They've been real good to us, teaching an old geezer like me how to really cook is something. I'll give them that. But I know they lying about those dogs. I seen them in the hills. There's some bad folks scoping us out. They took my granddaughter, I just know it. I'll get you back, me, I promise. Pork and beans. Oh, I forgot my cola. Nuka-Cola. Another Bowie knife. Can't open that yet. Oh, another survivor story down here somewhere.
Ah, hello, person in the distant future. Dasa had told us these tapes would be used as historical records someday. Pretty nifty. So, my name is Miguel Caldera. Let's see, my story begins in an office I used to be a programmer at Vault Tech. One of many. No, nobody special, you see. And and that's okay. I used to stare out that window by the coffee machine and think, shucks, I wish I could leave this job and hike in the woods every day. I dream about walking the Appalachian Trail, setting up camp wherever I liked, and traveling with close friends. Dreams kept me going. And, well, when the bombs fell, I was terrified, just like anybody else. I wasn't in a boat.
Oh, we're lagging.
So, I just, I had to figure it all out too. The responders found
You good
me.
now?
I had a little campsite, some supplies. I hacked a Protectron to guard me while I slept, but I miss people. I did. It's been alright, the apocalypse and all. I know that seems weird, but I have freedom now. I can actually help people. I even met somebody. A volunteer who delivers supplies. Imagine that, right? Even when you think everything is over, it's not. It goes on. I mean, it's awful too. Don't get me wrong. All the people dead and hurt. But those are things beyond my control. So, I'm making the best of it. These days, I'm important. People treat me like I matter because, well, there's so few of us. We can't afford to think otherwise. So for all you future people, just know that we lived through something horrible. But we did it. Somehow, we're alive. And if you're hearing this, then, well, I guess at least some of us made it, right? So hey, chin up, kiddo. You'll be okay. Okay?
All right, that's going to do it for the stream for today. Thank y'all for coming and watching. We had a pretty good number show up. I was pretty excited to see that number going up. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that follow button. I do usually go live on Twitch. Will be Tuesdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Tomorrow and Thursday, I'm going to be live on YouTube. I'm kind of trying both platforms and see how I grow, basically. So tomorrow I'll be on YouTube playing some Skyrim. So if you like Skyrim, make sure you check me out tomorrow, YouTube at 9 a.m. Y'all have a great day. And if I don't see you, Merry Christmas.